What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sparky CJ back in with another Poke Top episode 4. Today's episode is about the Mega Evolution choices that Ash has currently, and the Mega Evolution has already released as of right now. So right now, Ash can go. Ash has a choice of a Mega Charizard X or Y, a Mega Sceptile, a Mega Heracross, and I think those are the only three. I think there's one more. Actually, I want to be very, I want to make sure, so I'm going to pause it and then be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and I was right. Ash can choose from a Mega Charizard, X or Y, Sceptile, and a Mega Heracross. Heracross was a very good Pokemon when it was brought back in Sinnoh against, I think his name was not Norman, it's the dude with the glasses, and somehow Ash taught on Heracross Mega Sleep Talk. That was pretty cool, and he did like the Mega Horn, all that good stuff, used the Brick Break, and and then you have Ash's Sceptile that came back. Well, not came back, I guess, in the sense where, being again brought back in the Sinnoh League and taking down old dude Tobias Darkrai. And then you got obviously his main favorite Pokemon, the Charizard. Well, not his favorite Pokemon, being Pikachu, but his like other strong Pokemon being his Charizard. And so you kind of look at it's mainly out of those three they might. I mean, Charizard was brought back in on Unova, and again, it was not like, it was cool to see it brought back, but it wasn't, used to its full potential. Obviously, it had new moves being Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw, Flamethrower, and it had Wing Attack. Yeah, Wing Attack, yeah. And so it's kind of like, wait a minute, Charizard originally had he had Flamethrower, Seismitoss, Dragon Ball. Obviously Charizard, the way how the Game Freak does, they gave him 3 new moves and they got to keep his signature Flamethrower, but they got rid of his Seismitoss. I was like, oh man, that's very messed up. But you kind of look at it is that out of those 3 Pokemons, the one out of those 3, I think most likely they might incorporate Ash having a Mega Charizard. And this again, obviously it's so early in the series that we don't know for sure if they're going to see Ash is seeing all these other Mega Evolutions. But the question is, would he actually allow Ash to at least have a Mega Evolution? I mean, you got Red from the Pokemon Origins, his Mega Charizard X. So everybody's saying that, well, not saying, but I guess you could say that being Red and Ash is like 2 different people, they should give Ash a Mega Charizard Y and give Charizard a new moveset. Being going back to Flamethrower, Seismitoss. You can give him maybe like Air Slash and probably another 4th move I cannot think of right now. But I mean, again, the hype for a Mega Charizard X is just it's too high. The hype is just too high, and it's kind of like, why not give him a Charizard Y? Because if you guys were actually paying attention in the Mega Evolution Special Part 1, when that girl brought up that there was a dude by the name of Ash that saved a Garchomp that was falling off the Lumio's tower type of thing, and the dude was like, that dude, I can't think of his name right now, but he was like, And so for me, when I saw that, I immediately thought that maybe they want to hint Ash and that dude meeting up and maybe battling. Like Ash, he sees Ash, they battle. He's like, come on, Charizard. He's like, okay, you have a Charizard, that's cool. He battled his Charizard with Pikachu. Obviously, it's like Ash's go-to Pokemon when it's like buying someone, battling someone new, bringing Pikachu. And then the dude Mega evolves into a Mega Charizard. Ash like, whoa, a Mega Charizard? And obviously, they haven't shown it yet, so Ash just does not know that Charizard does get 2 Mega Evolutions, and that dude might actually bring up that actually Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions. Like, whoa, 2 of them? And then he might help Ash find a Mega Evolution Stone that corresponds to the Mega Charizard Y. And then Ash, then the dude might be like, you know what, next time we battle, I want to battle your Charizard. Like Ash might be, let's say that the dude's battling Ash with his Charizard, and then Ash battle him with Pikachu, but then Ash loses, find out that the dude has a Mega Charizard X. And then Ash brings up that I also have a Charizard. And then the dude might say, well, next time we battle, I want to battle your Charizard. And I hope it to be a Mega Charizard Y. Because the dude's goal is to actually battle all Mega Evolutions. And I believe in Mega Evolution Special 2. I don't think he's going to take on another Charizard. But the best person for him to challenge, if they were to incorporate that dude into the actual anime, is to give Ash a Mega Charizard Y. I don't care about the hype for Mega Charizard X. Come on, man. I think you guys have to think very, very logical. What's the point of having a Mega Charizard X that Ash can have just because of his movesets? Yeah, Dragon Claw, that type of stuff, because it benefits from Tough Claws. Game Freak, when you talk about the anime wise, it doesn't. not every single Pokemon in the game even is known about having abilities. You got moves like the only moves they actually address could be Swarm on Suwato, Blaze, for Blaziken, Overgrowth. There's like a few abilities that they actually don't even bring up in the anime. So the whole Tough Claw things, they're gonna sweep that under the rug. Yeah, we know what it does, but I'm thinking from a very logical standpoint and not thinking from like, oh, forget all that, give it a Mega Charizard X. I'm thinking about actually story line wise, is that incorporate that dude into the anime. He has a Charizard X. He helped Ash find a Mega Stone for Mega Charizard Y. They battled for a second time, and then they Mega Evolve. But they could do the whole thing where like Charizard Mega Evolves and it acts crazy, but then that's copying Karena with Mega Lucario. So I think don't do that. But again, him and Charizard have been friends for for a long time. It's ever since he was a Charmander. So I think that would be pretty cool for them to do that. And I mean that's how I feel about the Charizard situation. But for the other two, Heracross, to be honest, I don't see them actually bringing in Mega incorporating Mega Heracross, and I actually have no idea how they even do that. Like usually I think about things of how they could incorporate it, but out of those three, Mega Heracross 3 is the bottom of the list, being it's only 3 Pokemon you can choose from. Sceptile is actually a pretty interesting choice that they could do it, but I mean the way how they could do it, like, because again, you think Ash will only have one Mega Evolution Stone and not multiple ones, and that being the main choice, everybody's favorite, Charizard. But to have Sceptile, it'll be pretty cool. Sceptile is an awesome Pokemon. I love Sceptile. I love to see a Mega Mega Sceptile. But out of those three, the actual the choice that makes sense would be the Charizard, and you guys kind of already know exactly what I said, how I want to see it. I don't want to see 2 Mega Charizard X going head to head. It's a point. See, there's a point they pull this, they pull the show as every single Mega Evolution, even though we have the video games. So the logical choice, I'm thinking very logical, Mega Charizard Y, Ash, versus Mega Charizard X, and that dude. I can't think of his name, him and that little girl. But that's how I feel about that. I know that between those 3 Pokemons, they could incorporate the Mega Charizard, but the whole thing about later on in the season, will Ash even get a Mega Stone? That's the whole question. Could be in the movie where they give him one, but it's like, for part of me is like, and I'm being real, part of me feels like they're not going to incorporate a Mega Charizard Y for Ash. Like Ash is going to see a bunch of Mega Evolutions, but not going to get one until there's an episode. If he says like, oh cool, I want a Mega Evolution, then that's where I think that they might go that way. But other than that, to be completely honest with myself and not being all blindly with it, is that they might not do it. But I hope they do, and I hope I see a Mega Charizard Y, because to see 2 different Charizards go head to head, it's what you want to see. Why would you want to see 2 same Charizards go head to head? No, I don't want to see that. I want to see 2 different Charizards go head to head. But hey, that's my opinion. Tell me on what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our new people watching this video, and I catch you guys later. Deuces.